and get into the cell.
That's it.
That's good.
There's a whole lot of chemical terms, a lot of definitions. It's this simple. A nano is a particle so small it can enter the cell, and then it can do something from the inside out, just not stripping electrons on the outside. So nano cacao-based shampoo and conditioner enter the cells where they detoxify at the cellular level, allowing healthy hair to return. This is the same picture you saw earlier. So, can this become this? Yes. How quickly? 1 inch per month is how fast hair grow. Do we have to wait 6 months to see the benefit? No. This is a living entity. And that flaky, scaly, surrounding 100 fibers heals how quick? It's the quickest repairing hair and stem cells are the quickest repairing items on your body. Literally in 3 or 4 days.
Wow.
3 or 4 days. And if you lose some hair in the process, that's the dead dying, too fibrous to stay, and you're growing new in a pruning type of arrangement. It's good for you. Natural extracts infused with cacao penetrate, hydrate, and cleanse. Penetrate, hydrate, and cleanse the hair without the use of harsh detergents. If I remembered one sentence from this entire presentation, this is pretty close.
Yeah.
This is pretty close. Now, if you can't remember that or don't want to write that down, here on the Shampoo back side, not the photograph side, the other side, about 2/3 of the way down the first paragraph on the upper right, it says, cacao, hydrate and cleanse hair without the use of harsh detergents or chemicals. I underline it, and if they read that, all of this starts to pique their interest. So I'm taking that right from this brochure, and it's a terrific thing to memorize. Benefits include the following. Unique antioxidant hair care. Works at the molecular level. That's because it's a nanoparticle tiny enough to get into the cells. And within the cells for optimal nourishing and anti-aging and protective effects. Moisturizes, nourishes, and revitalizes hair and scalp. So it works on the hair, on the scalp, on the follicles, and overall skin care on your scalp is being benefited. Retains hair's natural protective barrier. What do I mean by barrier? You saw in that photograph a nice sheath of a good hair and then all flaky. A barrier is actually only one molecule thick, and it's a base. Your hair is grown in the presence of oils. You have that protective oil all the way out your hair. If you strip all of that off, it starts to become fibrous and split ends occur. If you start losing your split ends, you know your hair is repairing itself with a naturally occurring barrier. It revitalizes hair's natural protective barrier and minimizes brittleness. Not only brittleness, but damaging and dull appearance also goes away because it's not so frayed, and you get that clean hair look. Gently removes residue and buildup from optimized luster and body. For optimized luster and body. Strength, this is one I really like. And by the way, these are coming right off this handout. Strengthens and fortifies hair for flexibility and volume. That's another one that's very important to a lot of people. Minimizes broken and fraying split ends. Stimulates endorphins in the skin for a feel-good effect. And if you combine it with a little massage, you're bringing blood flow to the scalp, increasing anti-aging effects. Stem cells can come to the surface when they're stimulated in that action as well. Mild cleansers without harsh effects of other compounds. So when I say toxic inferior shampoos, this is the effort that Jeanette's put into here, is to search and find the mild cleansers and put them in combination with things that are good for your scalp.
And when he talks about nano cacao being the mobilizer, you hear me say mobilizer. It's in Shampoo, it's in your cleanser, it's, you know what I mean? You notice that that is the one that appears. It also will appear in your lip plumper, because you want it to penetrate.
So that the whole thread is continuous through all these products, and they're on this handout as well, and we're going to go through those in just a second. But before we do, you're going to be able to say and find it on the label, no synthetic fragrance, no sulfates, no parabens. What does that mean? Parabens are the ones that stimulate abnormal hormone function. Sulfates are the ones that damage the scalp so it starts to be flaky and dry. And synthetic fragrance can affect people in a lot of different ways, from environmental illnesses to chronic fatigue. So this is inhaled, this is damaging the skin, and this paraben is going to damage at a very, very high cellular level. We don't have those damaging things. People will want to know. You'll want to look on the bottle and find where it says no synthetic fragrance, no sulfates, no parabens. Put your thumb on it, and when you hand it to the person, their eyes will go right to it. They'll know right then that immediately we're dealing with a less toxic product already. Significant ingredients, and this is on the handout as well. And as Jeanette said, there's a common theme through all of our Shampoo products as well. Nano cacao extract, tiny enough antioxidants to enter the cell where they can detoxify. Cacao seed butter. You've got a one-sentence summary of all these ingredients. I would like to highlight the words on your flyer that I think are important for sales presentations, if you follow me. Under nano cacao extract, I'm on the back side of the flyer. After the first sentence, it starts out, nourishes hair at follicle level. Safeguards scalp from oxidative stress and irritation, and possesses powerful anti-aging properties and promotes release of endorphins for feel-good effect. Boy, that's my whole lecture in that sentence. The next one, cacao butter seed. If you go down to the last line, it says, reduces brittleness. That's a good word. That's all I need to remember in my walking around and talking. Vitis agnus castus. Okay, if you want to remember that word, go ahead, or you can call it VAC. VAC in the first sentence is a phytoendorphin. That means a plant-based endorphin that stimulates mood, and the word enhances mood is right underneath it. Those are my highlights on that paragraph. Avena sativa peptide comes from oats. After the first sentence, it says, help rejuvenate collagen-producing cells in the skin and scalp. One more time. We're going to increase collagen in the skin and scalp. Collagen is the chemical that gives hair flexibility, that gives skin the flexibility to open and close the hair follicle, to open and close the sweat gland as well. Macadamia seed, last two words, revitalizing moisture.
That's all.
Coconut oil adds natural moisturizers and contributes to light volume. If you've ever taken coconut oil, put it on your skin, you're like, wow, this is as slippery as oil. And 1 or 2 minutes later, it's absorbed, it's gone, and it feels very light and moisturized to the touch. That's why you can get a thin barrier on the hair, yet it evaporates enough that you have light volume to your hair. In the gardenia Tahitian's flower extract, the last two words, aids in detangling. And the last bullet point on the ingredients on the flyer, mild cleansers and foaming agents, I circled the whole thing. Because content, it says, contains only mild cleansing agents for gentle cleansing, so mild and gentle are my words, while still retaining the hair and skin's natural lipid layers and optimal pH balance. My two favorite words, mild and gentle cleansing. So this will take you through the flyer, and I hope that you have underlined the words that matter to you, and I wouldn't hesitate a minute. to underline those bullet points in yellow and hand it to somebody, then they'll know what matters to you. When they read something yellow, they'll look at you and you'll listen 51% of your presentation rather than talking 90%, which is valuable. How to use it. Anybody know how to use it? Yep. All I got to do is put it in my hand, rub it in, and I'm done, right?
Yep.
A massage. Who knows how long you massage?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. What do you guys think about that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's,
I'm going to have to get up earlier in the morning.
I gotta tell you, I am not gonna massage my own hair for 10 minutes. Anybody agree with me?
yeah.
I'm not gonna massage my hair 5 minutes. Anybody agree with me?
Yes.
How many of you get up and wash your hair and it's like, get it wet, put it on, rub it in, rinse it out, you don't even take your hair out of the water hardly. Guys, we're like that.
Yep.
Women are not like that, and they'll take the amount of time. My advice is, stimulate your hair with the massage while it's foaming.
Andrew.
And if you do it 1 minute, you've accomplished 95% of all that you'll get from 10 minutes. So if you can take 30 seconds to a minute, you're still going to get the 90%. So take 30 seconds.
Don't
Sir?
wash your hair. You massage
Can you
your
wear
scalp.
it and walk? I'm going to leave that up to you.
Where you walk?
Okay, now, in the event somebody doesn't know how to use shampoo, it is listed here. Rinse
And
hair.
that is interesting that Joe would say that. Wait, let me say what they told me about our conditioner. If you want to give yourself a deep moisturizing experience, do just what Joe said. Here's what they said. You massage it in, get every hair, and then you take and put a plastic, either saran or hat, then you push it against and seal in the warmth and the heat of the body. And you do leave it on as long as you want, because when you take it off, you see a radical difference. So that is very, Joe, what Joe said.
I'll pay you. I
And
want photos.
just-
I want photos, Dan. I want photos.
Derek puts a plastic bag over his head.
Okay, but on the bottle it says common sense shampooing. You're going to rinse, apply shampoo, and then massage for a few seconds, minutes, however long you want, and then rinse again. But that's listed. Conditioner says after using shampoo, apply conditioner to scalp and hair. So have we rinsed our hair completely of the shampoo? Yes, it's not to stay in your hair. It's not to put a bag over. It's just wash it, rinse it, get it out. Now the conditioner is to be applied to your hair and scalp. Massage thoroughly. How long does that take to massage thoroughly?
10
It
seconds.
depends on how long your hair is. End of story. Teacher's pet, you win. I thought nobody would win. Leave on hair for remainder of shower.
It's 3 to 5.
A couple of minutes, 3 to 5 is exactly what's recommended. And then rinse. So really we don't every day leave it in our hair for the rest of the day. We rinse it out. On the other hand, once in a while, a treatment, and I'm not going to suggest that you put the conditioner in your hair, put a bag over and go to bed.
No.
And go 8 hours. That's not
No.
what you're going to want.
No.
But a bag conditioner. Well, there's a lot of jokes, you guys. I am so going to get in trouble with this. Oh, okay.
I love Walmart.
Know that 5 minutes is going to get you 95% of what you would have gotten in a 30-minute
Walmart.
thing. So you just 5 minutes is good. Now this is a gross promotion of physiology. The
Protein
shake,
is
the
what
shake
grows the hair.
provides protein, and the hair is made of protein. The shake provides protein to build strong, thick hair components. Anti-aging capsules deliver the amino acids which are required to build the protein of the hair, which help the hair, skin, glands, and follicles of hair production. By combining these with the shampoo and conditioner, you are treating the hair and scalp inside and out. Who likes that approach?
That's fabulous.
Love
It's
it, man.
true.
Okay.
Protein.
And that's the end of that, and you guys can be introduced to Judy when she's on the short video here. But
Do you have Judy?